Welcome again to another edition, another installment of Urp Practical Talk. I'm your host, Pastor Wendell Jeffrey. Thanks for joining, either live or on our website, YouTube. For those of you who would like to get copies of this to share with friends and so on, we stream and we also have our YouTube link. www.urpguyana.com is our page that you can find it on. Or we are also on our Facebook page at URP Guyana is our Facebook page, and you can find all the programs there that you might want to share. The URP is focusing a lot on members of the diaspora. We are focusing tremendously on the locals, and we're also looking at overseas Guyanese. Because we want to make sure that we are listening from all avenues and all areas. We want to make sure that our platform is balanced. And so we're listening to friends and family from overseas so we can include them. And in the studio with me today is another guest from our overseas branch there in New York, and we'll be talking with her. And also we have Dr. Vishnu Bandu, the leader of the URP party. So without any further ado, I want to welcome these two handsome and beautiful people. Dr. Bandu, welcome. Sister Radha, welcome. Thanks for coming. You look smart and nice and cute. Thanks for joining us. Radha, I want you to tell the viewers a little about yourself, because you're going to be interrogated here. So tell the viewers a little about yourself. You're Guyanese and have lived overseas for a while. Tell us a little more.
Well, I was born in Wakenham. I'm currently living now in the U.S. I'm also employed in the U.S. as an accountant. Also, I do work as a medical assistant, and I've worked in the past as a school teacher with the Board of Ed.
Where? You over there with the...
Yes.
You're a teacher too?
Yes, I taught in the past.
Okay. And how is accounting? What level are you certified at?
I am not a CPA. I do private.
Okay.
Private industry.
Taxes and so on.
Yes.
All right. And you are with the URP, and you are publicly aligned to the URP. What caused you to make your association with the URP?
My association with the URP is because I love Guyana, and I'm working with the URP for a better Guyana.
Okay. You were you politically involved before?
No.
But now you're deciding to come out of the woodwork, and you talk about your love for Guyana. What it is that you are hoping to achieve by being associated with the URP and this new focus you have on Guyana? What's your desire?
Guyana needs a lot of help right now, from what I'm seeing, and I will do my best to work to help my people here, everyone.
Okay. Now I know that you are really in a spot here because you are behind the scenes kind of person.
Yes.
You're not in front of the camera.
No.
And I know that we dragged you in front of the camera, but there are other people like you who are not very camera friendly. And we have to do this because we want people to know that no matter what you can contribute, every bit counts, right? So you have to endure the interrogation that I'm going to take you through for the next few moments. Now you're in Guyana here at this time. Why have you come?
I came to Guyana to see what the URP is doing and how I can help.
Okay.
What I can contribute.
Okay, and how is that going?
I'm enjoying it. I have been traveling with Dr. Bandu since I got here to various locations. And surprisingly, the people are supporting him quite a lot.
Okay.
And that surprised me.
Okay. All right. So you are here, supposed to be working, but you also enjoying it. That's not fair. You have to get, Dr. Barton, you have to get a refund, right? Since you've been traveling, you have some desires. You personally, based on your own life experiences, you have some desires. You want to share one of those desires with the viewers as it pertains to how you can help Guyana? You have some interests.
One of my desires is working with children, the elderly, second, and thirdly, I'm very passionate with abuse.
Okay. Abuse domestic
abuse.
abuse. Okay. All right. Now we will expand on those because living in Guyana myself, I can tell you that all three of those are very needed aspects. Children, the elderly, and domestic abuse. Those are very critical areas that Guyana really needs help with. So we'll expand on that. I want to talk to Dr. Bandu. Why? Because I want to know which rock you turn over to find a professional like Miss Radha, or because you travel all over. So how did you find Radha, and what you think of her?
Well, Radha, I know Radha through the New York group.
Okay.
Is the coordinator Vishnu Bandu. He's the one who found her.
Okay.
And since I knew her, she has been a wonderful person, of course, with the real humanity feelings, serving people. And this is what the URP is looking for: people with a heart, people with love, people who care. And this is what we want for Guyana.
Okay.
You know, and if you notice that all of our people who are coming on this program, you'll see that they have love in them. They are wonderful people. They are people who cares very much for our motherland, Guyana, and they are very caring. You know, as Radha just came in and she went and purchased some. She went and purchased thing and distribute to the Mackenzie children.
We're gonna get to that just now. I'm noting something. One of the things that I am noting is that we've been doing this show now for a while, and just about every person who comes on this show is a person who says that he or she has not been involved in politics before, which is very, I like it, because what it shows is that this party is able to attract people whose only intention is to make Guyana a better place. You understand? So it is not political cronies. I have never lied myself to any political party. I've never been a member of any political party other than the URP. I've never been associated, and I've lived in different countries. And so here we have Radha now come in. We had some other folks who have come on. What it is about your message that is making people come out of the woodworks?
First of all, that last week I spoke to a very influential religious leader, and he was telling me that I have to look for a big name.
Big person.
Name. Yeah, you know, like people who was in the previous administration or this administration to come forward. I said no. I don't need those big names, because most of these big names I have find that they have misused the funds in this country, and this is what we are against.
Okay.
We do not want people to come aboard who take advantage on people in this country. And all the big name what they talk about in this country, those matches with those things.
Yeah.
So we are looking for people simple people with love, with a good heart, and this is my message to everyone. And I think this is what caught the people, because they know that Guyana need honest leaders. Guyana need leaders with love, who cares, leader who is honest and sincere, who would not lie to these people, because politics is all about people.
Correct.
But we are using politics in a different form in Guyana. So you are here taking a political route here, totally different from the 50-something years what they had.
No, and that is very commendable. And I hear the same things from time to time. I hear that people are saying, well, look, the URP, the same thing that you were
Yeah.
saying there, people are suggesting that we need to bring in career politicians, people who have been in politics for a long time. But like you were saying, that could be a baggage when you bring on these people, because the political climate in Guyana is so divisive, that if you bring on somebody just for the pure intention of bringing them in so that you can have recognition, then you alienate the other side.
Definitely.
And what you're doing here is you're saying, look, you want people who are patriotic. You not politicians. You need people who are patriotic, and I really admire that. And I know that Radha cannot be the only person
No, not at all.
who is new, never been in politics, and so your focus is to go after that kind of people.
Definitely, and we have a lot of those, and all those are all the people that we have on the top list so far are professional people in their own way.
Wow.
You know, many people doesn't know in Guyana, but all the leaders. But we are little by little we'll put them out there
Roll them out.
for them to understand what kind of people that we are having. We have people who really sincerely care about Guyana, and most of these people already made their millions too.
Okay.
You know, that who are coming on the board of URB. So they're not coming here to steal or things like that. They come here to help, to honestly help. And they realize this is their motherland and they want to help. And that is how Miss Radha and Vishwanath and all these are on board.
Okay.
Because of
the desire to
the
help.
desire to
Okay.
help Guyana.
All right, Radha, you had a long time to acclimatize. I'm gonna get back to you now. You think you escaped? You escaped. I'm gonna haggle you this time here. All right. So Radha, you heard what Dr. Bandu said. That he you are a neophyte, political neophyte. However, you are siding with the political party because you want to help. You don't have to come back to Guyana. You've lived overseas. You are settled. You're comfortable. What it is that makes you want to get involved at this time? What it is that how do you see yourself helping?
At this time, I see Guyana really need help. So, yes, you are correct. I've lived abroad. Why would I want to come here? To help our people.
Okay, so Doc talked about the fact that you came to Guyana, you didn't know what to expect in this capacity that you have come, but you saw a situation and you actually invested your own funds and made some distributions there at the for the event that they had recently in Linden. Talk a little about that. What it is that you offer the children and how was it received and so on.
Well, I decided, we went to the function. There were about 6 children.
Okay.
We distributed school supplies,
Okay.
book bags, pencils, pen, books, and the children were very excited.
Okay.
Surprisingly, also the parents were surprised. They were very appreciative, and that made me feel really good.
Okay.
Because I love children, I want to see them do better.
All right. Now, Doc talked about the fact that the role of the parents and the role of the children as it relates to the function. And you said that you were kind of surprised at the reaction of the parents and the children to the URP. What surprised you? What it is that you were expecting or not expecting that you saw that surprised you?
Well, I didn't expect that the parents was going to be so correctly, I would say, overwhelmingly supporting the URP.
Okay.
That's what was so surprising, mostly.
And I'm picking your brain here because when you say surprise, to be surprised is to be is to expect something that you were not expecting.
I didn't expect they were going to support the URP as much as they did.
Why? I'm really pulling you out here because I want you to say why. I think I know why, but I want you to say why were you surprised? What brought about the surprise? Is it because the URP is an unknown entity in the political arena? Is it because over the years it has just been PNC and PPP? So what brought about the surprise?
Well, yes, I didn't want to go there, and you bring it out.
Yeah.
Yes, the URP is new, and then also the difference in the parties. Everyone know about the PPP and the PNC, and that's what's been out there, and now it's a URP, so I was genuinely surprised.
Good. No.
And I'm not a politician, so don't do this to me.
No, I'm not bringing you out. What? I'm just wanting our viewers to understand what is happening, because the notion is there is no room for a third party in Guyana. That's what we hear all the time. Jeffrey, you're wasting your time. There's no room for a third party. But here you are, having traveled around the country, you saw and you continue to see what happens when you go, that people come out and they're saying, yes, we need a third party. So while the career politicians and those who have allied themselves to a political party, a particular political party, are saying that, they don't need a third force, you are going out there and you actually seeing stuff, and the things that you are seeing are surprising you, and that is why I'm trying to pull you in, in that area.
I do agree, you do need a third force, because the PPP and PNC have been there forever. You need this. And this is what the people are showing, that they're supporting the URP.
Okay. So let me get you back now to talk a little. Let's take you back to New York. Let's take you back for a flight to New York. Tell us a little about what you do, what you guys do in New York under the banner of the URP.
Well, we speak to our fellow Guyanese. We try to enlighten them about the URP and, try to bring awareness about the URP to our fellow Guyanese. And hopefully that they get on board with us.
And how is that working out?
It has been successful. We have some no's and we have some yes, but it's working.
Okay. So there are others like you in New York who are willing to come aboard. No doubt there are others. You've come to Guyana because I guess you've arranged your vacation time or your holiday time, and you are here. But I guess that there are others. Some have come before, and there are others who will be coming.
Yes, and I am hoping that there will be some coming very soon again.
Okay. All right. So let's get back to your passion. You listed 3 passions: children, seniors, and domestic abuse. What it is about children that appeals to you, and Guyanese children in particular?
I think Guyanese children are way back with our education. We need that. We need people to push them. Be educated. This is important.
Okay.
And I think with education, our nation can get very far.
Okay. So you're wanting to work, some more with children, by way of the education. So you'd like to get into that aspect, using your contacts with the diaspora. And what it is about the elderly that appeals to you. I know your mom, you're very concerned about your mom, and maybe that's a pivot to what.
Well, elderly are the forgotten, and it shouldn't be that way.
Okay.
They're our parents.
Okay.
They should be thought about
and
taken care of.
And I'm glad that you're saying these things, because we have a big problem in Guyana where people, for the want of a better term and being crass, they dump the elderly.
Yes.
They literally dump them. And Guyana does not have sufficient infrastructure, sufficient outlets to deal properly with these young people. So, the elderly. So we find them on the streets, we find them in the palms or the geriatric home. And so whatever assistance you can bring, I know that even as you think some more of how you can offer, whatever assistance you can bring, be assured that it's needed in Guyana. And then you also talked about domestic violence. How you see yourself in that area?
I'm very passionate about that. I do not agree with domestic violence.
Okay.
I do not want to say anything that would get me in any trouble here. And I think quite a bit of this comes from alcohol,
Okay.
drinking,
Okay. Okay.
unemployment, uneducated.
Okay. Okay. So you would like to also lend your support there. All right. I want you to know that you've passed the worst, and my interrogation of you is less. You have less time to be interrogated, right? I want to ask you though. You've lived overseas. You lived in a country that you have all the amenities, healthcare. You've got your employment and everything. Coming back to Guyana is going to be a challenge. Are you prepared to come back to Guyana to be here and to subject yourself to all that obtains in Guyana?
I don't think it really is going to be a challenge. I was born here. I'm good.
You're gone for 40 years.
Not really. It doesn't matter. I could have been gone for 50 years. I can do this. I know myself.
I like your optimism.
I know what I can do.
I like your optimism.
It will not be a problem moving back here.
And so you're ready for this?
Yes.
You're ready to help Guyana?
Absolutely.
You're ready to give your all and your best?
Yes.
Right? Our pledge says, and to dedicate my energies towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana. I guess that is where you are, right? To dedicate your energies, right? You know the prime of your life.
Give it my
and
all.
you're going to give it your all. Doc, you found another good one. You found a good one. You're churning them out piece at a time. I know you're holding back, you know. I know there are a lot of them. You're holding back. All right, we are at the top of the hour now. What's your closing comment, Doc?
Well, I'm very happy that Radha is here with us. She came not very long, and so help see what she can contribute to the URP and the people of Guyana. They have a lot of plans for Guyana and trying to help the children, help the poor people, and so forth. So I really appreciate Radha coming here, and thank you for coming, as well as Dr. Punhani just left here, and Vishnu is still here. We thank them very much for coming on behalf of the URP Guyana.
You must be very proud. I can really imagine all the years that you have put in, and what is now happening. Of course, the URP is not a new party. You've been around since 1985, but you're getting the kind of traction now that you've not gotten before. So you must be very. How do you feel?
Well, at this time here, I think the URP making an inroad that it never had before. You know, in Guyana, because people are coming to you. People are pouring their heart out to you. And a place like, as you know, Linden, we recently opened our office there. And from the turnout there alone, the amount of people that we had expect, we get double. You know, and from that alone can tell you what's going on in Guyana. Even people mentioned to me, said, Dr. Bandu, 2 years ago you couldn't do things like this, what you do here. And I know the PPP and the PNC are worried for what happened in Linden, you know, because people comes out and the Linden is changing. They are changing, and that was a hardcore PNC area.
Stronghold.
You know, and also the PPP make a significant inroad also.
Correct. They made significant.
And now, I think the URP will take over there.
Okay.
You know.
Now, what is your take on the fact, because I noticed too that you've been going around, and everywhere you've gone you're drawing a crowd. So it's not just Linden, everywhere you go.
Yes.
You know, Radha spoke to that just now, that she's impressed and surprised, she says, that everywhere you go you seem to be appealing to people. Is the political climate changing? Is it that people are waking up to the realities?
Well, I think so, because people have seen both of these two major political parties, what they have done in Guyana for the past 50 years. We have been going wrong and wrong in a circle all the time. And if you support the same thing at the same result you will be getting, we are saying this over and over on the television set. So the URP are bringing new ideas, new vision to our people, for them to understand that it's not race that runs a country. It's not race that put bread and butter on the table. It's policies. Okay. And that what URP has to offer as policy, none out of the two major political parties has it. The only thing what they have is race. Race. You see how they behave in parliament, how they cuss down and abuse down each other. As leader who's supposed to set the example to the nation in this thing. Because they are the mother and the fathers. And if this is the behavior of them, well then I can't say what. They are saying, I could recall when President Granger just won the election, they said he's a religious man. Well, if he is a religious man and running this country in this fashion, well, I don't know what religion is really about, if you call yourself that. Because if you're a religious man, you want to see your people live happily. You want to show love to those people. You want to be sincere and honest to these people. Not do all kind of thing behind closed doors and expect people to swallow everything all the time, what you're doing. The last administration has done that. You are repeating, doing the same thing. Well, what the use, you're there.
So I guess what is needed then is just what you bring in, some fresh ideas.
Yes.
The president did talk, President Granger, on his political platform when they were in the opposition. They did talk about a big tent approach, where they're going to bring in a host of people who have different ideologies from theirs, and that they are going to really move this country forward by bringing in people who don't always agree on everything, and they're going to, as long as your heart was for the development of Guyana, they're going to bring you in and stuff like that. But something along the way, I guess when they got into power, that whole thing just talk, because there's no, except you agree with the government on just about everything, there's no room for you. And so we all are admitting that a third force is necessary to bring that balance from these two old parties who have riveted themselves in their ideology. So I understand what you're saying.
Pastor, everything that you see, everything that these guys put out there that they will do, they're opposite, totally opposite to what they have said. They are not going anywhere. And all these things are coming, why? By greed. Greed, selfishness. There's so much ego in all these people. The ego take over their life. They feel so big. And not everybody can handle power, Pastor. Not anybody can handle things. These guys feel they're high and almighty. They're ready to pay 50% more, plus all the kind of facilities they are having. So I will say they're not only getting, who are saying 800,000, you multiply that by 4, that's what they're getting a month, as far as I'm concerned. If every time they leave this country, you check how many thousand US each one of them get to go overseas.
All right. So the URP comes in, and we want to create that balance.
Yes.
So as we close out now, Radha, just a couple more moments with you. We want to admit that Guyana does need help.
Yes.
Guyana needs help, and we need help badly. And so we want to thank you on behalf of the Guyanese. We want to thank you for all that you have done and all that you are doing there in New York. And we want to also thank you in anticipation for your willingness to come back to Guyana. Do you have any closing remarks that you would like to make to those who are of our audience who are listening?
I am appealing to everyone to please listen, watch our programs, and follow Dr. Bandu. Vote for him.
All right. All right. Folks, thank you so much for joining. Thanks for joining us. We had Radha there. She's very nervous. But you see, we are a big tent party. Anybody can come, and whether you like the cameras or not, as long as you're willing to help Guyana, is what we want. We're not here as politicians. It's funny that when you do this, you term the politician. We just want to help Guyana. Guyana is the richest country, yet we're the poorest people. So we just want to help to balance and to help with the administration. But thanks for joining us. Join us again next week, same time, same station, right here. Or follow us on the web, www.urpguyana.com, or our Facebook page, URP Guyana. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. Stay safe. Bye-bye.